Hi, my name is Ella. I'm the president of the Cat Club, or UNCA Feline Friends, as it is now called. I am a mass communications major, and I am from Louisville, North Carolina.
My name is Evie Waddell. I'm the co-president, and I am the head rescuer. I'm a biology major, and I'm from Asheville, North Carolina. So, Feline Friends really started when I was in freshman year. The club wasn't even a thing yet, but I started to see these kittens all over campus, and I could see that they were suffering. I could see that they were sickly. I could see that they needed help. And so I myself started rescuing them and getting them all the vet care they needed and finding them homes. And it was wonderful to see them grow and learn that they were safe. There was a lot of pushback though. I had a lot of people who were misinformed on what I was doing or believed that I was just harboring cats in my dorm room, which don't do that at home, kids. I don't do that by any means. They go straight to the rescue I work with. There were a lot of people who believed that what I was doing was not right and that the cats that were on campus should be there. And I even had someone tell me that they were now a part of the ecosystem, which couldn't be further from the truth. Cats are an invasive species. It's that simple. They destroy local ecosystems. They kill native species. Cats are not meant to be in the wild, and that's why we were doing all we can to spay and neuter and ensure that more aren't being born. To repeat that cycle.
The sort of foundation for Cat Club is three main points, which are educate, inform, and act. And basically educate meaning educating people around campus on why cats are bad for the ecosystem and how they can help not only our community but their own communities at home with feral cat colonies. Inform being keeping the campus people updated on what we're doing and maybe when we're trapping so that we can have the least amount of disturbances as possible. And then act being obviously the rescue work, which Evie is heading.
Yeah, but you are a huge help with. I could not do it without you. In total, we've rescued 27 cats off campus, 9 of which with Ella's help once she came along, and the rest I've done myself. It was definitely quite the endeavor to take on, getting them all the vet care they needed and homes when possible. Almost every single cat we've rescued has gone to a home. Only, I believe, 2 had to be re-released. And that was a black fluffy cat who was very feral and no chance of taming her, so we re-released her. And the second being Frankie, who we all know and love and miss greatly. But I got her all the vet care she needed. She had fleas and mites and all that, and we got that all taken care of and put back in her home. But the rest of them have gone to wonderful homes, and that is one of the best parts of doing what we do, is getting to see these cats grow into these homes and learn that they are safe. As of right now, we have 2 more cats that we know of on campus that need to be caught and fixed. That includes Genghis Khan. That is what we have named the tomcat on campus because he's the only one we've seen about, and so we believe that he's the father of most of the kittens, so getting him neutered is vital. And then the second cat is an all-black short-haired cat, and she is a mama cat who we recently rescued a kitten from, and she needs to get spayed as soon as possible before she has another litter. Because, not so fun fact, 75% of cats born in the wild don't make it to 6 months. And so that just shows these animals are not meant to live here. They get diseases, they get sick, they need to be in homes and get proper vet care. One of the most important parts of this club is working with our rescue group, or our TNR group, called Friends to Ferals. They do so much incredible work, and without them we wouldn't be able to do a fraction of what we do. We do all the catching and taking the cats out of the wild, and then we send them to the rescue, and they get all the vet care they need, and it truly is not that expensive, but one of the main points of our club is going to be trying to raise funds for them. They help with about 3 counties around here, our county included, and can go through up to 70 cats a week, getting them all fixed, spayed and neutered, and homes if possible, or placed in rescues, or if not, then of course re-release, because that's sometimes the best option. But without them, we wouldn't be able to do anything that we do.
Right now, we have already had our first meeting. We were present at the club fair if anybody saw us there. We have meetings on Thursdays. They'll usually be in the lower floor of Ponder in Ponder 011. Not always, depending on if we actually have the space booked, but otherwise, if we're not going to be meeting in there, we're probably going to be doing something hands-on, like checking the feeding station, which we plan to set up under Brown's shortly, or maybe setting up some traps if we need to.
We also are hoping to do fundraiser events. Now, these haven't been completely planned out yet, but as I was saying before about with Friends to Ferals, we want to raise as much funds as possible for them, and for any other rescues or shelters that other people want to raise funds for too. We want to begin to help the community. Once we finish with the cats on campus, I would love to start working with the community, finding people who have, just a colony in their backyard, and we can go out there and help trap them, to help get them spayed and neutered, to prevent any more cats from being born into a world that they're not meant to live in. We do have one cat right now that is looking for a foster home or her forever home. Her name is Ladyfingers. She is a mama cat that we rescued from up by Owen. She has the most precious little freckle on her face, and she is still in need of being socialized, but we really strongly believe that with the right person, time, patience, and care, that she is going to be a wonderful cat. But right now, we really need a foster home for her. She's in one right now, but they can't have her for much longer. So if you're interested, please contact me or contact our Instagram.
If you're interested in joining Cat Club, or you're interested in adopting Ladyfingers, or looking for a cat that we might one day need to adopt out, the best way to get to us is by following our Instagram or joining the Discord, which is attached to the Instagram. That is at unca.felinefriends.
All the information on there about meetings and stuff like that, and we would love to see you guys at those.